What is up, guys? This is the Dervinator here. I'm not going to waste your time with a 20-second dubstep intro with my name floating around in a weird font. I'm just going to dive straight into my infected hiding spots video starting on the map Ascend. All of these maps I discovered my own spots for. These are all mine apart from 2 or 3, and I'll give credit where credit's due. So for this one here, you just come on down the back of the map, and believe it or not, this spot here actually works. Sitting on this little rail here, what you got to do is you got to go prone, and believe it or not, you'll be last alive before you know it. Right, this next one's on Biolab. What you want to do is you want to run into this building here down the southwest side of the map. You got to jump up on these crates, and this used to be an alright place, but to be honest, it's not that good anymore because this is where everyone puts their tactical insertions when they're infected. There's also a way to get up on this little ledge here, but the real spot that I'm wanting to show you is actually one of the weaker spots in this video. However, it has worked, and I have got to be last alive once or twice. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's only been once, but it does help me avoid a lot of guys. So what you do is you just sit right here in this corner, and the amount of people that run right past you is actually sad. Oh wow, that's embarrassing. Right, the next map is Defender. We've got 2 for this one. On the shoreline, jump up on this little ridge, and you can camp here for a while. I personally prefer to run around shooting on this map rather than hiding. Anyway, on the other side of the map, you'll see this little corner over here, and I've seen this work a couple of times, not for myself, but for other players online. So you just sit in this corner and you're safe. Now comes Detroit. This one here is my personal favourite because it's such a ridiculous spot, and yet it works every time. What I like to do is I like to put that one on the roof, nice and inconspicuous. Like to run around here, plant another one on the roof, and then I just sit here in this corner. It's that easy. This was the very first spot that got me thinking, you know what, I'm going to make a video on this and try and find some other spots on all the other maps, and what do you know, I did. Now you sit here if you think they're going to come from behind you, but if you think they're going to come from in front of you, you just move to the other side. It's also a good spot for when people are glitching out of the map and all the infected are trying to kill the other players outside the map, and you're just chilling here like, oh yep, look at me, last alive. Right, the next map, Horizon. This spot is pretty ridiculous as well because of how simple it is, but believe it or not, barely any infected come through here as well. It's in this room here with the red orb. Show you, south of the map. Basically, it's just in this little room here, jump on this little blue crate, and survive. Alright, next map, Instinct. Head on over to this big giant yellow thing. You're going to come over to this little area of the map, and there are kind of 2 areas here. You can either go this side here, which has poor sight lines, and pretty much anyone that comes to the side of the map can see you. Or you can go the other side, which is a bit more concealed because of the angle of the building, and you can actually go prone and try and squeeze under here, which it reduces maneuverability, so you can't really aim, but it does help hide yourself more. Alright, we move on to Recovery, the volcanic map. Double jump up here, or boost jump, sorry. And there's an invisible wall, so you can't go any higher, but this spot here has gotten me last alive a couple of times, and it's just stupid. It really is. Try it out if you're lucky. This spot here is pretty stupid as well, in the truck. That's where a lot of people tend to survive. But my personal favourite for this map is in this little, this little underground area here, just sitting right here in this corner. But make sure you don't, you can sit in the other corner here, but more people are going to see you because they spawn there. But if you sit here, they can only see you from that door. Okay, green bands. This little area back here, not many infected use this pathway, they tend to boost jump over it, but it's not a very good hiding space. But what is a good hiding spot is this here tree. Now, my good friend Cripsy discovered this. I'll link his channel down in the description. What you gotta do is you gotta jump on this tree, crouch in this log, and become one with nature. You are now a tree hugger. Congratulations, achievement unlocked. Alright, tree hugger, on the map, come back. You're gonna come into this giant, basically it's a glass box, like big room, glass windows everywhere, and in this little area is the spot. Now a lot of people like to use this spot here. They used to come down here into the grass and chill, but now it's a common spot and everyone knows. But this spot here, you just jump in, go prone, and no one will find you. Ugh. And now we move on to Riot, everybody's favourite map for one reason and one reason only: glitch. Now while everyone else is trying to double jump through the stupid vent here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head on outside. Come on down to this room here. Hey! That was awesome. Okay. Just crouch in this corner, stay quiet, and infected people will think you're on the roof. Solar! Great map. Now this particular spot I owe to a random stranger online who actually did this spot before me, so I'm kind of copying him, but it's such a good spot. I have no idea what his name is, but bravo to you, sir. Just come on up here, sit down in here, and voila! You are pretty ninja. Now be sure not to hide here, or up here. You could hide underneath here, just sit in this corner here, or you could jump up here on the other side of the map. It's not too bad. We could go in this little area here. Jump up here, fail. Hop up here. It's not a bad spot. You could also jump through this window, go prone down here. You could hide in the sewer, or you could slide through this little tunnel and chill here. They're all pretty alright spots. As for the terrace, this one's kind of an interesting one. You could have a bit of fun with this one. You know where I am on the map, down the bottom. Jump all the way down to the bottom level of the map, all the way down here. You'll find this little room right here with a bed on it. Now you could sit in the corner, or you could do what I did and jump on the bed and have a bit of humorous final kill cams, if you know what I mean. Or if you want to have a bit of fun, it's not a very good spot, but you can come over to the side of the map where you can go prone underwater, you know, troll some of the infected people, and then pop up every now and then when you need to breathe. Oh, I needed to breathe. And now for the final map, Retreat. Now this one here I find quite difficult because I prefer to survive rather than hide. But I found you can just jump into any tree, and it's not that good of a hiding place, but then again this map isn't got a lot of hiding places. Isn't got. Yes, I has good English. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. All of these spots I discovered on my own, apart from those few that I mentioned before. Hopefully this will deter some of you from looking for glitches and hacks. Anyway, like, dislike, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Have a good day.